live forever.
Hello friends, and I'm back playing some Clash Royale for you guys, and it's Mr. Awesome here, and today we are just going to be doing some live attacks, and then I'm going to show you a replay I had where I wrecked an X-bow user, and I hate X-bow users and mortar users even though they're not at my level yet, so yeah, it's fun whenever you beat one of them. So we're going to start off this video with just a live attack, just get right into it. So pretty good starting hand. I like to put the Tesla down first just because it's a good defense. And they nerfed it in the last update, but it's still a very strong defense, so I still use it. Now let's go ahead and drop it. And so he hasn't done anything yet, so when we get back up to 10 elixir, we're going to drop something. So we can drop down the giant skeleton right about there, and he'll start working his way forward. And if he still doesn't drop anything, he may have disconnected, but I don't know. Okay, so we did drop a prince, so we can go ahead and drop the witch. So he should kill the prince, and we still have that giant skeleton coming in, and we can put a bomber behind him, just as some good support, and the bomber should take care of those barbarians. We don't have any air defense, so we can go and drop down the baby dragon. The bomb should kill them, but we should still have some decent stuff coming in, so we might be able to get a little bit of damage in. The splash damage from both these guys is going to unload some damage, so we got a fair amount of damage, about 700, 800 in there. Once we get a little bit higher on elixir, I think we can go ahead and drop the Tesla and get our defense back up because that got destroyed. So right about now we can drop it. So now we have, so he hasn't dropped anything yet. He's probably sitting on full elixir. We have 8 elixir. Okay, so he drops a giant skeleton and we'll drop ours. And now mine should win because my tower's within his range. And then he drops his prince, so I'll drop my prince. So right now I'm just kind of countering him. My giant skeleton's about to destroy his, and then he'll die in the explosion, though. So we can get the bomber to take care of those guys. And then we got the prince on the tower, got some good damage in for us. That baby dragon's coming in, though, pretty good. So our Tesla will help take care of him, though. And our Tesla's about to run out, so we want to just, I think we'll wait for it to go away, because I think that's what he's doing. Until he bought the musketeer. We're going to try and sneak past the hog rider now and try and finish off that tower because I don't want to use any lightning on it. That would kind of be a pain. So the hog rider looks like it got it down to 146, low enough for me to lightning. Well, I've been swapping it out for the rocket because the rocket I can do about 330. Let's get a giant skeleton just as a good meat shield against this guy. His prince got a couple of hits in right now. Right now we're just going to kind of run down the clock till it gets to 0 or closer to 0 so that we can just destroy this guy. We can drop down the baby dragon, because he does have that baby dragon, which is kind of being annoying. Okay, so that bomb should take care of that tower, and we still have 20 seconds left, so we don't want to get too excited and mess up yet. So we can get the giant skeleton to help take care of this prince and company, and he'll just kind of be a meat shield, and hopefully he'll last for the rest of the time. And it looks like we pulled out the W on this one. Not the greatest win, but definitely it was a good win. We just kept kind of slowly taking away health, and we didn't go all at it at once and go too aggressive and messed up. We're almost to Pekka's Playhouse, like one more win and we'll be there. So we're gonna win this next battle, and then we're gonna do the we're gonna do the replay of me destroying the X-bow user, and then we will finally be done. So we're playing in Pekka's Playhouse. So I think we could start out with the giant skeleton here in the back because we don't have the Tesla yet. So let's see, we can just go ahead and drop that. I like making the first move because while he's at full elixir, I'm gaining it back. We can also purchase the Tesla. And then we're going to want to buy a witch probably, but we're going to want to hold off because I don't want to be at 0 elixir. We are though, because I don't want my giant skeleton to quite die. Giant skeleton does not do a lot of damage. He's just very strong. He doesn't have quite a ton of health either. Just his bomb. That's what makes him really strong. We do have that musketeer, so we're going to wait till the musketeer gets within range. Okay, good. So I hope that bomb might be in range of the tower. Oh, it's barely. Okay, so we got to kill this musketeer. I forgot about that. And then we can try and slide a hog rider past. We got that knight there, so hopefully he won't bother us too much. So we got our hog rider in there, a couple of hits. So let's get the bomber in there, get a couple of damage on, and then we can buy our Tesla again just to deal with these archers. Hopefully they'll target the Tesla and not the tower. So right now we're losing a little bit. He hasn't done a ton of damage. We haven't done a ton of damage either. It's just kind of not really, nothing's really happened. So I think we're going to hold off, wait for him to make the next move, and then we're going to go in hard, because we're doing pretty good on elixir. We're at 8 elixir here, and we really want to push this guy hard. So we're going to go ahead, drop the giant skeleton about there. With this, the witch, I don't care if he does something, was probably not the best move. He hasn't done anything yet, so I wonder what he's waiting to do. Right now I got a really strong push going in, and we'll just kind of split it. He may have quit the game, which would be really frustrating, especially when I'm making a video. So I think he might have quit the game, so we're just going to go ahead and win this really quick so you guys don't have to watch me just do nothing. So he might have just disconnected, like a truth disconnected. So don't disconnect to people, guys. That's the one thing I hate. Don't disconnect. That's the worst thing. Yeah, he left the match. See, so. But we do pull out the 3 crown win. That will be enough to bump us up to P.E.K.K.A.'s Playhouse. So hopefully we'll start getting I want to get the, my Hog Rider up to around a higher level. And get the P.E.K.K.A. or the Free Spoke. Both look like really great cards. We're getting pretty close to our crown chest here. It just reset like 20 minutes ago. So yeah, we can go ahead and show you guys the replay. And this was a pretty fun replay. And I hate people who use the X-bow, so this was big when I took down the X-bow user. So I was doing pretty good here, so we start out pretty strong. He also has the balloon, which is a card I really want. I'm kind of jealous of that. It looks like a fun card to use, so yeah. I bought a couple of super magical chests, and I didn't get the balloon in it. I got almost all the epics from Arena 3 and Arena 2, but I did not get the balloon, and that was just very frustrating. So he's starting off with some barbarians here, and the balloon. So right away he uses the balloon, which I don't know. You kind of want to wait to use the balloon. The balloon's really strong, especially if you don't know how to use it. I wish he would have gone for my Tesla yet, so that was pretty devastating there. He took away about 700 of my thing's health, my tower's health, so that's not good. But luckily, we do have the giant skeleton coming in, and his bomb will go off and get a good amount of damage, and we'll get, pretty much we're tied. We also have the prince coming in on the other side. So right now, he doesn't know which side to defend, so he just kind of panics, and if you look at the top there, he doesn't have any towers. But now this is where everything goes downhill. So I see, up top, he does have the X-bow, and he gets ready to use it. So he does the X-bow and the Tesla, so he waits for me to use the Hog Rider, and then he drops the X-bow, and then he drops the Tesla with it, I believe. And I forgot that X-bows don't target air units, so I got really frustrated. Dropped a bomber just to try and hold it off. So it got like 200 damage on there. I dealt with it pretty good, but it wasn't the best. So we took out the other tower with the Hog Rider, but he takes out the other tower with his barbarians. But then again, my baby dragon takes out. So right now, we're just kind of going back and forth. He's coming in with the balloon. I don't have anything really good to counter it. I'm at 0 elixir. I drop down the wish, just trying to protect it. The thing gets a bomb off, and it gets it down about 700 health again. And we're winning, but it's like not by very much at all. And so I drop down the Hog Rider, trying to eliminate this Tesla here. And it gets it about a third of the way down. So right now my witch is kind of coming in, and we just got to double elixir, so I'm starting. Okay, let's drop down the thing, and then I drop down the bomber, which is able to just destroy the barbarians. It's 3 elixir, can take down the 5 elixir barbarians, and it still has health. The barbarians were level 6, my bomber is level 7. So it was a little uneven, but it was pretty impressive that 3 elixir can destroy 5 elixir. Even at an even level, I think they can still do it. So now he's coming in with the balloon, so I get a little bit worried, and I drop the panic balloon, or baby dragon. And so right now that thing gets a couple of hits off, so my king tower's not looking too good. So right now there's 20 seconds left, so I just decided to go all for it, just try and get another tower in. And what I do is I really push hard with the prince, and his balloon's now coming in, so I decide, okay, the balloon could still get my tower down, so I just go all offensive and just take down the tower before it even gets the chance, and I pull out the 3 crown to 1 crown W. So that was pretty good, and then I think we should close off this video with one more live attack, guys, and just really, I hope we have a real battle, unlike the disconnect from last game. I think he disconnected just because I was dominating so much in the last battle. So I think we should probably start with the Tesla, just get it down, and start defending. Okay, so he hasn't dropped anything yet, which is kind of strange. So right now he's at 10 elixir, and I've built up a couple more elixir, so he's pushing really hard. I dropped down the witch, which should defend really well. And then we get down, we need some health, and the witch has an okay amount of health, about as much as like a mini P.E.K.K.A. or a knight, but not a ton. She's not super tanky, and I did get her up to level 3, and that just made her a beast. So we're coming in really strong with the prince, or the giant skeleton right now. We're going to take the tower, and we're still going to be up on a couple of elixir on him, I believe, because he was just really desperate to get that down. So we can start a prince in the back here, followed by the bomber, and I hope the prince will kind of push the bomb. Oh, I missed it. We can drop the Tesla as well, just to play some defense. And then he has a hog rider, but my charge should get him, and then the bomber should finish him off. Okay, so he didn't even get even there. And now I'm going to drop my hog rider and see how he likes that. So we don't have anything to take care of those minions, and they'll be kind of a problem, but our Tesla should probably take them out. And they won't get very much damage off, if none. Okay, so they don't get any damage on our tower. So we're going to save up elixir here and see what he does and kind of play a little bit more defensive. We're up on a tower. We got some pretty good damage on his other tower, and we just kind of want to play defensive, at least till double elixir. So we can drop down the defensive giant skeleton. He's good at defense. He just kind of slowly moves around. So now we can drop the witch. She's good at countering everything. She can counter pretty much everything. She's got that little bit of splash damage, which is so key. And then she spawns the skeleton, which makes her good at taking out like princes and whatnot. So she's really good at just kind of can counter everything. So right now that other tower's going down. It will pretty much go down. I think it'll have a little bit of health left. So we can go ahead and drop something just to kind of protect this guy. So we got those minions coming in. So we can drop down him. And then we also do have this guy. So we can go ahead and, I don't know why I did that. We have our bomber there, just took out the other tower, which is kind of a pain. So the mini P.E.K.K.A. got a couple of hits off, so our tower there isn't looking too good. So we really just want to play all defensive right now and not lose our tower. We are winning 2 towers to 1, but it's much better to have a 2-tower win than just a 1-tower win. Right now we're looking real nice. Let's drop a baby dragon. Maybe we could push for the 3 crown, guys. That would just be awesome if we could get 2 free crowns in a video. This guy's not very good right now, so he does have that, but he's probably gonna get that tower with the hog rider. Actually, no. So yeah, we probably would have taken down that tower. So we're gonna get him with a good game. Well played, brother. He did pretty good, and we're really starting to get our trophies up a lot higher. We're almost at 1,200. If you guys look at my profile, my highest is 1,217. So we're nearing that, and I want to get up into really higher Arena 4. I've never been that high. It goes up to, I believe, 1,400. So yeah, that will be pretty awesome. And then once we get to Arena 5, we'll get some pretty rad cards. So we also get the Ice Wizard Legendary. So maybe I'll open a couple of chests, try and get him, and that would be really cool to have a Legendary at Arena 5. So guys, I had a lot of fun making this video. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. I'm loving Clash Royale. It's probably my new favorite game. Expect a lot more videos on this game, guys. And I just had a lot of fun. Thanks for watching. If you're still here, thanks for staying the whole time, and thank you. Game plan and your X's and O's.